with the MP's killing. Welcome to the program. My name is Robinson Okenye, and our sign language interpreter is Pretty Janet. Now, tonight, Kenya's public universities are staring at a financial storm, with Kenya shillings 5.1 billion budget shortfall threatening to derail scholarship allocations and strain operations. The university's fund is among the worst hit, casting doubt on access to higher education, alarmed by looming crisis. The Kenya Union of Post-Primary Education, KUPPET, has warned of potential student dropouts due to dwindling funds. Ann Musungu starts our bulletin tonight.
According to projections, only 41,536 students out of the eligible 134,889 will receive scholarships. This leaves over 93,353 students without financial support from the cohort of 2023. The situation is even more dire for the incoming 2024 KCSE cohort, consisting of 207,555 students whose fate remains uncertain.
The number of students who are estimated to miss funding the 2023 cohort is about 93,000, and in 2024 cohort is 207,000, taking you to a total of 300,000 students that are likely to miss funding because of a shortfall of about 26 billion shillings.
Even as we adopt the new funding model, it's very important that we close the gaps on student scholarships so that we can be able to provide adequate resources. The shortfall of almost 27 billion is quite substantial.
Higher Education Loans Board are also in jeopardy with massive budget deficit. The agency has a funding deficit of approximately 78% in its operational budget. The shortfall also threatens to leave an estimate of 468,237 students, or about 43% of applicants, without access to student loans.
We have got 316,000 former students who have not started paying their university loans. And that is where we are now putting all our efforts, because these students are owing about 34 billion Kenya shillings. And we are saying that if they could to pay, then part of what we are requesting could be able to be reduced.
Meanwhile, KUPPET has decreed massive budget cuts in the education sector. The Kenya Union of Post-Primary Education Teachers has expressed concerns over proposed budget cuts amounting to 62 billion. The union warns that these cuts will cripple essential services.
Therefore demands the reinstatement of education funding as contained in the budget policy statement, which in itself was grossly inadequate for the sector's needs. At the same time, KUPPET is alarmed by the contradictory policies by the Ministry of Education for the management of junior schools.
The disclosed budget gaps in basic education and Teacher Service Commission yesterday and now in universities paint a bleak pictures, underscoring the urgent need for sustainable investment to safeguard Kenya's education sector from deepening turmoil. Ann Musungu, KTN, Nairobi.
Now tonight, KTN can reveal proposed